All right, everybody, welcome back to Zombies Mostly. My name is Tim, and the 42.12 update is live for Project Zomboid. Build 42.12, it comes with a bunch of new improvements, and we're going to check things out as we go. I took a brief skim. I briefly skimmed what was going on. Let's see if we can actually utilize some of it. Now, one of the first things they mentioned was that you can double-click to eat. Holy cow. Okay, that just grabbed it. Let's see if double-clicking one. Yep, double-clicking the dried apricots set me to eat one. So that is a very nice little quality of life improvement there. Double-clicking is going to do a lot of things, apparently. You're going to be able to eat with them. You're going to be able to grab goods with them. You're going to be able to do all sorts of stuff. Now, let's see. Some of the menus have changed. Opening up the oven menu, you'll notice the cook turning on and the settings buttons are now on the bottom instead of the top. So they have moved things around there a little bit. So that's kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. Now, some of the twilight, dawn, and dusk lighting has changed, and they've also, and this is real nice, and you can actually notice it here, they've done a lot of work to close off light from closed doors and from going around corners into other rooms. So that's really nice. Or at least really realistic. Okay, so they have done some massive stuff with the lighting here. This is a very, very big update. It's a very big update. Now, I've actually gone over a majority of what I skimmed already, so we're just going to have to kind of play it by ear to see what other changes have been made. Ooh. One of them was that they heard the feedback on shotguns and how they weren't accurate and or enjoyable. So, why don't, let's see, 3 boxes of shotgun shells? That feels like an appropriate amount of shotgun shells to grab. Right? Yeah. That's an appropriate amount of shotgun shells to grab, I think. Now, what we're also going to have to do is drop off a few things and make another meal. So let's go ahead, make a peanut butter and egg stir fry. Yes, I'm aware, a little gross. We're going to salt, pepper, caper, and seasoning salt this. Ooh. Salt. There's the pepper and the salt, correct? Yes. We're going to add the seasoning salt next. Remember, this is peanut butter and eggs. This run, I am largely planning on fish and eggs. And cow's milk being my primary food sources. Now, let's move that cow's milk over here because I did milk the cow, which is cool that I, figured out how to do that. It is possible to milk your cows. That calf did not belong to that cow, but putting them together put the cow into motherhood mode. Pretty rad. Pretty rad if you ask me. Now, I have several of the JS-13 shotguns. It's just a matter of where. There we go. We'll attach you to the back for now. Actually, that's not what I wanted. We're going to attach you. Let's open all of you. Might be heavier that way, but I'm okay with that. Now, what we're going to need to do here is we're going to move the fillet knife to the bag and the dried apricots to the bag. Right? Yeah, and then the metal bat is going to go to the back so we can switch to it once things get silly with the shotgun. But apparently the pellets were not connecting, which was making these shotguns much less effective than they should have been. So we're going to go ahead and do a little wander. Do some shotgun play. Now, I've cleared out some of this neighborhood, including this survivor home up by the gas station, and I've cleared out a majority of these homes here. Now, this is the racetrack, and it is full. I'm not sure. You know what? Actually, that would probably be a good place to test out the shotgun play. So let's do that, and we're going to call this one a short one. This is just going to be the 42.12 update. Again, mostly lighting. I do want to check out the dusk once it gets later in the day, so we'll keep playing until then. We'll fast forward time until then. Okay, so that was a one-shot. That was a nice little one-shot there. Probably loud as all get out. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. Couple more one-shots. I'm wondering if they might have made it a little too strong. Ooh, there was some editing to the tall fence dynamic as well. So we will see how fast those 5 can break through that fence. Not a one-shot. That one was a deuce. That one was a single. Okay, so the gunplay is definitely easier, at least with the shotguns, because they were missing like crazy on previous runs. Now, why are the... Okay. I'm noticing the loot tables aren't popping up immediately on the bodies after they fall. Like it's like that. There's a small delay before you can access the bodies. Almost, it's very off-putting. When you've been playing for a very, very long time, you notice you notice small details like that. Alright, so what we're gonna do, instead of baiting them against the fence, is we're just gonna walk around here and start shooting. We're gonna start blasting. We're just gonna do some blasting. Oh, look at that. Okay. Do I still have the aerosol bomb on me? No, I think I probably left that somewhere. That's a shame. That would have been useful. That would have been super useful. Okay, the shotgun is absolutely sick now. It's like back to build 41 power. Like, it's not clearing crowds at the same time like it used to. Because like in 41, you used to be able to hit like 6-7 Zeds at once with it. God, those were the days. That was fun. You could take 80 or 100 rounds of shotgun shells and just clear a massive horde. Like, just straight clear one. Now I am going to blow through as many of these shotgun shells as I have to here. Potentially all 75 or 80 of them, however many I had. Got 48 left, plus whatever's in my... So yeah, shotguns massively improved, 42.12. Definitely fixed the shotgun problem. Now that was weird. That one took quite a few hits. That was really weird. I love this game so freaking much. There was a double. Okay, so it's still capable of hitting more than one at once. It's just not always. It's just not a wide spread. Standing still definitely helps. Letting them get closer definitely helps. Aiming for the head definitely helps. Now I do need to actually kind of do a quick run here. because right, they're up top, that's right. Yeah, my aiming's a 2. I need to read aiming 2. And I don't think I have it on me. I'm pretty sure I left that back at the place. Back at my place, my house. Where I live. Alright, let's eat ourselves an apricot by double-clicking. God, that is freaking nice. That is such a quality of life thing. That's so cool. Such a little thing to be excited about, but also, like, legit. Like, legit cool that you can do that now. Alright, aiming 2. Let's get you red. Let's get you red. We'll stop reading real quick and eat mid-process. Local dispo had I don't usually do disposables, but had single grams for $27.50. Cap chunky, pretty solid, decent flavor, decent strain. I've been dismantling pretty much everything I can find as I find it as well. What I need to do is dump these engine parts and tire pump and pliers away. There's no sense in having those on me. We'll keep the fillet knife just for some weird reason. Let's keep the fillet knife. Well, let's get rid of that. Okay. Okay. Now it's 1900 hours, so let's go ahead. I want to be out when the time changes to night. Oh, the streetlights aren't going to be in effect because the power's out. Damn. Okay, well, we'll notice it at the house when we get home. When we get home after this round of shotgun slaying. Oh, man. I read aiming 2, and my aiming skill gets worse. I love it. Not skill, ability. There's a one-shot. There's a one-shot. There's a deuce. And not the poop kind. Yeah, the aiming and the reloading I need to get faster at, though, for sure. Haha! Oh, what a game. What a game. Oh, and my reloading went up. God, this feels so good. This just feels so good. This feels like the one. This feels like the update. Oh. It is taking a second for their bodies to appear now. That's interesting. You can't just like loot them as they fall anymore. Like there's a little tiny delay before you can access their bodies. Which is fine. It's not like hurting anything to have to wait a few seconds. I'm down to 9 shells plus however many are in the thing. So I'm down to like 14 shells. Okay, there's not many left. There might be scads left, but there's not many left that I can see right here. We did kill quite a few though. That was an impressive run of gunplay here. I'm worried about how much of the central Louisville crowd I'm going to be bringing in. Most of the neighborhoods around here I've actually cleared pretty well. And I don't think the sound's going to stretch all the way to the north where like the distillery is and the rest of that survivor home neighborhood that I haven't finished off is. But I guess we'll see. Okay, you know what? We're not going to keep tempting fate here too much. Mostly because I'm almost out of bullets. Okay, yeah, I don't have any more to reload. 3 plus 1. So I have 4, it looks like. I have 4 rounds left. No more coming from that direction. Actually, that was... that was pretty rad. That was pretty rad. Okay, so the shotguns. Badass. Super improved. Super improved. Like wildly improved. Holy cow. Gotta get a good thumbnail pic for this guy. All right, let's go. Let's go. That was actually super fucking awesome. That was super awesome. So yeah, lighting through the doors, behind doors, around corners, inside buildings is drastically improved. That was actually cool. That'll be claustrophobic as fuck going through new areas. That's going to be neat. Double-clicking things to use them. Super rad. That's going to be very helpful. Speed up a lot of things. Quality of life improvement that I like a lot. Like a whole lot. So that's super fucking cool. That's super cool. Nice. Nice. And the shotgun stuff, so badass. There was some fencing stuff too, but it didn't. They didn't stick around long enough to do any real damage to the fence. Let's go ahead and make sure that none have wandered into the neighboring field. What I'd like to do eventually is build some barriers here. And here as well. Just to kind of keep them staggered away from like meandering in along the river. I think it's unlikely that they will. But you never know. Living in Louisville is always interesting. Oh yeah, the other thing was the layout difference in the UI on the oven and the fridge and some of the bag stuff. Well, the bags are pretty similar, I guess, for the most part. But the way the loot works, picking up the loot in different bodies picking up loot from the bodies is a little bit different now too, because it doesn't immediately appear as they fall. It almost like it has to calculate before. Does that make sense? It's almost like they're calculating something before you can access it. But like, I guess what it is. Okay, so it looks like we're still clear here. Oh, see? This is why you do sweeps of your base area even when you're a month into the game. A month plus. Oh, we're 2 months into this world. A little over 2, actually. This character's almost a month in. I think this character is almost 4 weeks old fully. I'll have to check to be sure. 25 days, 18, almost 26 days. So yeah, almost a whole month. Almost a whole month. So yeah, we are safe from that direction, safer from that direction. Actually, I didn't do a full loop around that burnt down house, and I probably should have. Because I do want to similarly build walls there and there as well. Might even connect the docks all the way out. That would actually be kind of fun to have a nice little, have a little pathway that connected everything. I did not burn this house down. It just exists that way. It just exists that way. So yeah, this is like the 14th or 15th, I can't recall. It'll show it in the description, episode of this run. If you're new to the channel or to the run because you haven't been around for a while and this one caught your eye because it's 42.12 and it's pretty big, give me a like, sub, and a follow. That'd be kind of cool. Haven't had a whole lot of those lately. The growth has slowed. Build 42 has slowed a little bit. But also, I've been playing other things lately. So if you're into other things lately, check other things out too. My channel's open. I got all sorts of shit going on. So yeah, my name's Tim. The channel's name is Zombies Mostly. I appreciate y'all coming by. What I'm going to do is fast forward time until it's dark because I'm really curious about the lighting. I'm really curious what they're going to do with the lighting here. Okay. Oh, those headlights are on. I don't like that. That's not ideal. Yeah, that wasn't ideal at all. But it did look good. Is its headlights on too? No? Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, the lighting's really well done the way they've done that. That's going to be claustrophobic when we go into the when we go into unknown areas. That's going to be wild. That's going to be wild. Ah, I meant to find a microwave while I was out because this house didn't come with one. And I need one to purify the milk that I get. We'll do that another time. We'll do that another time. Anyway, my name's Tim. Like I said, the channel's name is Zombies Mostly. We play Project Zomboid Build 42 almost exclusively here. Do some JRPG stuff and some Metroidvania stuff too. I'm playing Hollow Knight for the first time ever right now. And I just killed one of the first of the three dreamers, the one you find in the deep nest, if that means anything to any of you. And I'm planning on playing Silksong. I had put off Hollow Knight for a long time because I didn't think Silksong was ever going to come out. And now that it has, I feel like I kind of need to. The FOMO kicked in. So yeah, I'm also playing Trails in the Sky first chapter, but I'm not certain if I'm going to be streaming that entire game because it's pretty enormous. We'll just see what happens. So yeah. Come around sometime. I appreciate it, guys. Take care.